Good evening and welcome to another edition of Actoroke, coming to you from Chaldea Studios. We're in season 4. We don't know what episode. We've lost track, but that's okay. Dad's gone. And Dad's gone. Peter is not with us tonight.
Just tonight.
Just tonight.
He is still with us.
He's still with us. He's not
with
with us tonight. And Tanel also is not here to do wonderful art. So we're going to wing it with this bunch of guys and girls. Guy and girls.
I'll do the art.
Got women and men.
Bryce is also not with us
people.
tonight.
Yeah.
No Bryce. And of course, we've got Ray here to play all the characters. No, just she'll be playing cast tonight. But I'm going to introduce myself now since I haven't done it. I'm Mike Boozer. I'm your DM. I'm here. And that's about as good as it's gonna get tonight. We're gonna be a little interesting tonight. We'll see how things go. I don't know what. There's a weird energy in the room. I'm not sure what that energy is, but it's weird. I am not on social media, but you can find me if you look at Gen Con stuff because I'm there. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Rennie introduce himself, and we'll go around the table.
Hello, I'm Rennie Eructo, he, him. You can also follow me on Gen Con TV as Archibald, who I'm playing. I know, right? That Ray played, I think, last time. Right? I'm still around, so thank you. Thank you. So, so I play Archibald, who is a warlock. Right. A warlock. You can find me on, zombieorpheus.com. That's, I think, where you can find me most of the time. Just so you know, in case you're curious, you can Journey Quest, for those of you who are interested, Journey Quest is going into production in 4 days, Monday the 15th. And I'm so excited because it's been like 17 years. No, it's been like, it's been really long, like 3 years. So those of you who care, we're going to production. Yay. Yeah.
Great. I'm Megan Karemi Nasser. I play Bahati, human druid, she, her. Megan and Eggs on Instagram. I too am here tonight. Missing anything?
That's good.
That's perfect.
Great.
Never better.
Nailed it.
Hi, I am Lexi the First. That's what you can find me under all the social medias. You can also find me at Gotham City Tonight on YouTube, where we talk about DC and comics and all things Batman and stuff like that. I play Saoirse. We're both she, her. She's a human fighter. I'm also here tonight.
They're going to be like, I'm also a human fighter.
Well, I am a human, but I'm a quitter. So.
Oh, no.
Like I've already.
No, but you're here tonight, which
I'm here
kind
tonight.
of disproves that theory.
Look at me go.
Hi, I'm Ray. I am here once again, she, her. My character that I'm playing tonight, of the roulette of characters that I often play, I'm playing Cass tonight for the first time. He, him, human bard / cleric. I don't know. We're going to find out.
He, they, right?
Oh.
Is that Cass, he, they? Is that
think
Bryce,
so.
he, they? I don't know. There's a he, they.
Look, man, I love the he theys, so I'm all about it.
Yeah.
So we're all
Pretty
here.
safe bet, I guess.
We got this. So I cannot be found anywhere, but I am here.
Except here at this table,
Only at
literally
this
every
table.
time.
This is it.
I exist nowhere else. When the cameras turn off, I disappear.
It's wild. We never know which chair she's going to show up in. Sometimes
The
I just
empty
show
one.
up at home and I'm like, wow.
All right. So I'm going to go over some of our safety guidelines for you guys at home and for us here. In our role-playing, safety is important, and we use lines and veils to avoid topics that are uncomfortable. A line is a topic that will never appear in our game. A veil is a topic that might appear but will be handled sensitively. I've conferred with all of our players privately, and the lines for this game are sexual assault, anything to do with transphobic or homophobic content. And our veils for tonight are prejudice against any real-life groups of people and objectifying children in a sexual way. If I missed anything, you guys will let me know. You'll let me know if any of these come up, and unbeknownst to me, and then we'll go from there. So tonight, I think I'd like to start by saying that last session was really great. It was very interesting. A lot of stuff happened. You guys did a great plan. You planned everything together. Everything all went well.
So much planning.
So much
planned it,
planning,
Autumn and
so much
me.
good stuff. So what had happened last time, because I know that Rennie wasn't here, so I want to just go over a few little
Well,
things.
surely he watched it.
Surely. Yeah, I don't know
I
about
was
that.
on a cruise ship. Bad internet connectivity.
And was that not your priority
That's a
when you
terrible
returned
cruise.
from your cruise?
Did you see the cruise
Not
ship
want to see my work?
version?
I don't understand.
He didn't want to get upstaged by someone else playing Archibald, you know.
I like to just swing it, folks. Let's admit it. Okay? I just swing it.
So the group was trying to find the very elusive Sebastian. They had a cunning plan to have a geyser go up, and one of your zombies, Molly, can do this whirlwind thing and in the water, and it attracted attention. The person at the docks, they thought it might be Sebastian, came out. They had a conversation with Sebastian, in which Sebastian said, "I'm not Sebastian." But then it became pretty apparent that he knew some of he knew Beatrice and he knew Hugh. So
Sold the opal to a pirate.
and sold the opal to a pirate.
He did?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he says he doesn't have the opal and he wasn't going to help you, but then you talked to him later on at the Hog and something. What is it?
Salty hog.
Salty Hog. The Salty Hog. The Salty Hog, and he's willing to give you a ship and get you and money for a crew if you do some things for him. One of the things he wants from you is he knows there's some power structure shifts in Graver's Dig, and he thinks you guys know a lot about that, so he wants information there. And then otherwise, other than that, it's up to you to come up some cash if you want to get a boat, a ship. A schooner is what he's offered.
Schooner.
There was a lengthy discussion of ship types.
Yeah, ship types. And
Which you
schooners.
know because you watched the video.
Yeah.
You
so,
will recall.
So
It's not a sailboat, it's a schooner.
it's a schooner. So so that's where we're at. In the end, it was decided that Cass was going to go back to the docks and talk to Sebastian. You guys can send whoever you want, of course, but to more discuss the situation and figure stuff out. So that's what's happened. Also,
We have a gig tomorrow.
you have a
Is that
gig
the
tomorrow.
important
Yes.
detail you were going to include?
Saoirse managed to corner Llewellyn and get a gig for you at the Salty Hog tomorrow night. So you have a gig, you have a lead, you have no money,
Will
and that's pretty much where you are. So that's how we're going to start, and we'll start with
I have a question.
yes.
The article that came out after our interview, is that considered canon for what we're doing right now? Does it influence it? In other words, do we bring it in as having read it, or do we not?
So I'm glad you asked that question. The answer right now is it hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So, as far as you know, I think I did not. The DM did not have the opportunity to peruse the article in its, and it wasn't. As
Okay,
far as I remember, it wasn't finished.
That Rennie didn't watch the last
No,
ad claim.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Reddy's winging it tonight. So,
I did read the article, and then it said something
Okay.
about the opal.
Yeah.
So I was.
oh, does it say something about the opal?
Yeah, so I was wondering if that.
Well,
Well,
about
The
art.
DM loves that, but I'm not going to be using that against you
Okay.
tonight.
Great.
in this episode number
6?
Was this our last episode?
No, it is not.
You're like, "Is it?"
It might be, but we'll see.
We try hard enough, it can be.
But
We have Ray, so keep going between all of us.
and for the
hoping-
She'll just
record,
carry us.
We're hoping
Sebastian
not.
did continue to insist he was not Sebastian.
Yes.
We just insisted that he was
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Oh
So
yeah, and
then-
also he
Just to be
definitely
clear.
was, but he said his name is Liam. so.
The other thing that you should know about Sebastian, which I explained to everyone that was here or did watch the episode, like you, is that Sebastian is a pretty smooth character. He's very charismatic, extremely convincing, seems to be very
Yeah, we're wingmanning
with
for
it,
Cass.
it together. So
Like Archibald.
yeah, like
Is what Archibald thinks for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Archibald thinks that.
Yeah.
But that's the situation. I think though it's probably nighttime, and unless you guys are going to do any clandestine stuff, like go to the Constable area or Just looking at you. Or break into anything, or, roam the streets.
General mayhem.
For mayhem.
How?
May want to get some sleep.
Yeah.
We are good
Yeah.
citizens.
But perhaps, do we want to discuss our plan?
Yes, because it's still the
it's
same Anumian
nighttime.
in the sky, right?
Right. And where are you gonna go to discuss your plan?
In our room.
Do
Right.
the thing where we try and flush out
Make
spit.
sure there's no,
Yeah.
Where you try to do what?
Where we like flush out spits. We do the thing.
Oh, you're gonna try to
I
make
like
sure.
listen
You're
to
gonna
my-
try to make
my-
sure a certain person's
yeah.
not
Oh, I
around.
don't know, but I do the dust.
Yeah,
move
all right.
dust
Yeah,
around
we like
and
kick
stuff.
around a little bit, make
All right.
sure
Like
that
throw pillows randomly around the room.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Great. Okay. Our plan.
So we all agree that was definitely Sebastian, right?
Oh,
Oh, I mean, yeah,
sure.
that for sure.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not going to go away from this topic. No.
Yeah.
And you still want to meet up with?
I mean, he's very hot.
He is.
no,
but
I mean,
like-
we need the information, and also Cass is charming in his own
It's true.
way.
Okay, let's just maybe not
Not.
tell Bo and Bea.
I don't feel the need to tell them almost anything.
Hey, me too. Perfect.
Great.
Same page.
At this point, I think what we need to tell them is, hey, we found the opal. Now you're people again.
Yeah.
So you're not bringing Bo or
Not yet.
Not
right.
yet.
Hugh or Beatrice to you.
No.
Right.
So if I did hook up with him and then just walk away stone cold, I couldn't gloat about how messy they got and how cool I am.
I
couldn't do
mean,
that.
I wouldn't because I never want to hear them.
Well, also, like,
But
and just like business venture wise, if you hook up with them and then walk away stone cold, that might create some difficulties in our.
I
It
mean,
might not be,
I'm
like,
not.
stone
I'm
cold.
infinitely not a messy person. I'm so cool about things. It'll be fine.
But, okay, but like,
Look,
what
look
if,
how Ray
what if-
channels each
what
character
if
perfectly.
Sebastian Liam is less cool than you about it, and is like so drawn to your natural charm that he's heartbroken.
That would be
what she said.
sick. I mean,
It
honest,
happened
yeah.
to her a lot.
But see, like problematic. Oh, people love me.
I know.
People, you.
Well, you're delightful. So
Thank you.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm cool. I have a lot of stuff going for me. I can turn into animals. People like that.
Just not here.
Most
You're not now.
impressive.
It's like a limited number of times. I could do it actually because we're about to go to sleep.
But
Does anyone want to?
No, because there's no magic in the city.
No, but we can do magic
During
We're
our shows.
practicing for our show. Okay, not worth it. Okay.
If I could read, I would read you the fine print of the contract.
I read you the fine print, and I
That's
do
right.
remember it.
And yeah, that we can't.
Okay.
You need another license for rehearsals.
So
Separate.
okay.
It's an addendum.
So we don't even need it because we're already naturally
good.
talented. So tomorrow we'll have our show.
And we'll make money.
Like during the day, you go talk to Sebastian,
Yep. So
and
that's
then be back in time for our show,
Sebastian.
which is important because we have to make money. And honestly, here's my thought. You guys chime in if you have different opinions. If Spitz were to like go to, he already tried to go to him. If you were to go to him and be like, hey, I know everything. We know you can just buy information off Spitz. So Spitz could tell him our story. So we should just get in front of it and then use that as money leverage to get the ship and stuff.
Yes, I think that's a
We
good
just
idea.
tell him about all that stuff, right? And then we sail away.
We're telling a lot of people about.
I know,
Sarah's
it's
just had a
getting
long
late.
day.
It's getting late.
Yeah, we've been telling a lot of people about this thing we're involved with that's murdering a bunch of people.
Have we? And also, did we?
No, we didn't. I'm saying the thing we're involved with is actively murdering a lot of people.
No, here's what we did, though, is we tried to defend ourselves against a crazy witch who raised us from the dead to go do a job for her, and there were unforeseen consequences.
There were. No one could have seen that coming when we released.
I mean, could
Yeah.
anyone have seen that coming? Could anyone, if you were like,
That's
oh,
pretty crazy.
here's the beginning of the story, no one will be like, this is going to end with a giant vampire witch fight in the sky, and now the vampire's in charge and taking over the city and killing everybody and turning them into other vampires, and you guys have no control over the situation, but it is sort of your fault. No one would have picked that ending.
I mean, that's like a really classic bardic story ending, in my opinion, really predictable. But I see where you're coming from.
And it could make a really good song.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We're not
a
gonna
good
say.
epic.
I guess if we can sell it to Cilium, about for if it's worth it, if we're actually going to get what we need out of it.
That's what I'm saying. He
then
was like,
yes.
I need this info. You can have
Okay.
a ship.
Then yeah.
And then he was like, you can also have a crew or whatever. But we were like, no, because he wanted the ring, which I'm still on
which
board with
I'm
that part.
still,
of the
we're
plan.
not.
Wait,
giving
which
up
ring?
the ring.
Mitch
Oh, no.
Mitch and friends.
and Molly and
Still
also
didn't get
the
that
other one.
Orville.
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 Thank you, Cass. You're just ready to play or play anybody. Yeah, anyway, he wanted the ring, but they're like family now, so.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the ring.
Yeah, we don't. We
But
like
if
them
we
so much more than
Get the ship, then we'll use our money from playing our show, which we're obviously going to make bank at because we're a very good band.
Yeah.
We can use that to hire a team. And didn't we say something about them being like apprentices? Roadies!
Roadies.
Wait, how much are we getting from this gig again?
So much. If
Depends
we're
on-
good.
Yeah, how much people like us, and
We
they
are.
will like us.
Because we have your magic to make it like I got the magic. So do you remember when you were here for that part where I got the extra magic part of the performing license? We can do magic during our show.
Right.
And I can turn into an animal.
It pays 20 talents plus tips.
Plus tips
And how much is it for this boat?
for crew. The boat is
Many.
information. And then the crew is money, talents.
I don't think we were given a specific number that we need to raise. I think we were just told
How
that
much does a
many.
crew?
Yeah, maybe we should, figure that part
That's
out.
how we're gonna do you're gonna try because you're gonna be there charming him to do that because you're gonna be there anyway. for
Charming him.
personal
Basically, what I'm
matters.
trying to get out of this is details on the ship and the things and the money and the, hey, what does this actually calculate out to so we don't get a bad deal?
Yeah.
And maybe even score some crew members, what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you can like work those into the deal.
Work people into the deal. Okay, got it.
I mean, he did offer them to us already.
Like contractually, like
yeah.
you're gonna pay them.
Yeah, they would get paid. But, like, I don't know.
Or
how much.
not.
Maybe it's like an internship.
Look, if he sold the opal,
There's
he
a
sold
lot
it
to
for a
learn
lot of
from
money.
us.
Ship itself is
I'm
an
sure
internship.
Sebastian has lots of money.
That's the name of the ship. Is we're gonna
The
call it the
SS
internship.
This is
It
It's a
will
good
look
name. I like it.
great on their resumes.
There are
Sold on
definitely the potential for getting hired in the future, depending on how hard they work and how many hours they put in.
So if
Sounds
they work on the
incredibly persuasive
internship.
coming from nobody else except Sebastian Liam, who will threaten them. So that sounds great. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna make that happen,
yeah.
for sure.
Listen, if they'll work for however many talents we can give them, then
none.
that's 20 for
Well,
the
the
show.
tips, we could get like a rich patron for our awesome.
Maybe if there's just somebody who's really desperate and wants to prove themselves, there's always some guy who's like,
Children. No, that's bad.
I
Sorry.
mean, no.
Kids love working. I'm just saying, they're like hard workers.
I always did
They
when
have
I was
so
a
much
kid.
energy.
They have a lot of energy,
bud.
and like not little ones, like medium kids. Anyway, I don't know. That's a cultural thing. Where is that line? I
Where
don't.
does small, medium, and
When,
medium ship pudding?
when Saoirse says patron, your vial glows.
Oh. Does it always do
That
that?
was very literal. Not
Patron.
that kind of patron.
Say that again.
Patron.
It pulses some light, the blood.
Is it offering us money?
Patronage.
So,
We've definitely used that word around it before and it didn't glow.
I guess I could probably talk to my patron.
Yeah, it glows, and there's a pretty much the same effect that happened in the Vicalicus. The dragon head appears in the air.
They can fight a dragon.
Oh, hey!
It says,
Oh, I get down on one knee.
he says, I have been watching. I have been watching. I have been listening. I have seen some things. I have some advice.
Have we offended you?
No, I am not offended, but you are caught up in great matters.
Really? What are these matters that are so great?
I do not think you know your danger.
Well, we got like a talking sword that's pretty obnoxious.
That is a minor problem.
Be more of a danger than the witch and the vampire and all the other
There are
stuff we go
people.
through.
There are important people who have you on their list, who are watching you, who are seeing what was happening with you. You have made contacts with with some important personages, and you are going after the Cyprian opal.
Yes.
And the Cyprian opal is a very, very powerful and heirloom of a major house.
Yes.
Yes.
We knew this. We're trying to get it and make sure we can return it.
But yeah, we don't want it forever, just for like a
No.
minute.
Right.
Yes,
Is this bad?
no, it is not bad, but I see an opportunity for you and for me.
Well,
Is this
certainly.
opportunity going to get all his friends killed
Well, no, he says.
Of course not.
convincingly, or can I insight check the glowing floating
No, you
dragon?
cannot. He says no. The opal is something that will, in the wrong hands, will lead to problems for the people who have it. And so far, the person who had it has been lucky, or charmed, or something, in that they have been able to steal it away and somehow get away and somehow get rid of it all at the same time.
He's very charming.
Yes, he has a reason that he is. So there is an issue in that you are trying to help someone, and I think that you should help them just because it will help with the situation with the opal. But you will need to get the opal into your hands to do so, but you will not be able to do anything with the opal. But I could do something with the opal
Well, I think we should get the opal.
to help you and to help.
Okay. So wait, the thing that you want to do with it though, it'll still uncurse.
I will make sure that your friends, he says, are brought back safely and that they are not cursed anymore.
So we go get the opal.
Yes.
And then you will make once we obtain the opal, how do I give it to you?
I will send for it. That is not a problem, he says. Here's the problem. The problem is you are not really equipped to go after the opal. This Sebastian is leading you down the same path that he leads everyone else.
So
and it is the path of it's good for Sebastian and bad for you.
So he didn't actually sell it to a pirate.
No, he did. He's not lying. He's not lying about what he did with it. He's not telling you the truth about lots of things though.
He's just like sending us into a trap that will just kill us.
He's
like,
hoping
keep the opal
that
with
to
the pirate.
kill two birds with one stone.
Are we the birds?
You are birds.
Is the pirate the other
I can
bird?
turn into a
Yes.
The stone is the opal.
He's hoping that, and he's also hoping to get the opal back.
How? If we all die at sea?
He's very crafty, but I am craftier. So, but you should not let Sebastian know that you know what's going on.
Well, you're the one who's going to see him next.
Great.
So.
What you should do is, you should go find the pirate and retrieve the opal. But you aren't, I don't think you are ready to do that yet currently. So I am going to help you.
Do we need to level up?
No, you suffer from a lack of items, things to help you.
I mean, yeah.
We also suffer from having 2 items.
You know, they say you can't take it with you when you die, so
Yeah.
don't have a
But-
lot left with us.
But I have something that I think you can do. I have a place that you can go where everyone knows your name. Just kidding. Where no one knows your name, and there is a treasure there. And I think you can retrieve that treasure rather well. I think you are capable of retrieving the treasure yourself.
Just, this is really important to me. Does the treasure talk?
No.
Oh, thank
No,
thank
but
God.
there are some rather powerful magic items and something to get you on your feet, some talents, some gems that have been shipwrecked on an island.
Now we can hire interns and still have gems.
So you need to get to the island to find those. So you need a boat
Oh,
to
we're
get to
working
the
on
island.
that
Wait,
actually.
but we need the talents to get the boat.
No, we need talent. Well, I guess we need talents for the crew. I can summon animals. Do you think if I summoned like monkeys, they could sail the boat for us?
I wonder if the dragon has a solution.
He's just looking at you two.
So we're just trying to plan.
Yep,
I
we're
think
planners.
I think you should plan on your own time.
That seems really fair, sir
Thank you.
/ madam. I'm
This
unsure
was
about
Yes.
dragon
our time,
physiology.
but you just kind of showed up in our rooms and whatever. It's fine.
I can leave if you would like.
You'll make
No.
Archie sad.
No, no, no. I would love to hear your plan. You.
I think
Dragon?
you have a friend somewhere, and that friend probably has access to lots of cash and things, and you could probably, instead of, I think you could flip the situation. Are you getting it?
No,
Yet?
I don't think so.
You are friends with a vampire.
Yeah.
Friends again. You keep
Well,
throwing this
you
word
have a
around.
better relationship and are still alive.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And
He did
they
try to steal
are
you, and then
very, very evil and very, very, I mean,
Right. That's why the friend thing is
but
like.
you
kinda
have, you,
muddy.
they have a, oh, what do you call it? What do you mortals call this? They have an attachment to you, like you're a small cat or a pet.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're really pitiable.
Or maybe that's not exactly. I don't know. But in any case, he says, it's interesting. I think so. Maybe your friends who are vampires would like to know, instead of Sebastian knowing something, maybe they would like to know about Sebastian.
Okay. Yeah, I mean.
If you can find more information on him or make it interesting enough.
Oh, you
I mean, what do you know?
spy. You do spy stuff tomorrow.
Yes. Spy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
You do
Yeah.
some with spy stuff.
Ask questions, but like sexy.
I mean, I am gonna do that no matter what. I
What's
just,
your whole
but
story, you know?
Yeah.
I will definitely try to do that. But also, like, we kind of established he's super smooth, like real smooth. So I'm not saying my game's not great. I am saying it's just, you know.
So a piece of parchment appears
Oh,
on the table, rolled up. It's a map.
free parchment.
It is an island. It shows coordinates,
Okay.
and X marks the spot.
We haven't gotten to numbers yet.
Right?
It's okay, babe. It's this one.
Okay.
Yeah. It is, and it is. It looks like it's out in the ocean. It's a ways out.
Typical
But
island.
it is. But it looks like an island, like a very small island. So
All right.
So not too much searching once we get there.
It's true.
What would a vampire, assuming we knew one, what would one want to know about someone like Sebastian?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
You told us.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you an avenue that you could take.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Maybe-
so we'll just find as
maybe
much
You do not need to
Sebastian.
take that avenue. You can take a different avenue. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you information to help you. How you use it is up to you. Maybe you don't do that at all. Maybe you just find the island by yourself, by your own devices. But you will need, if you're going to find the opal, you are going to need help. And you can find this help on this island.
So,
And you need to not dally,
oh,
because someone will find it eventually.
I mean, we have a
my God.
show tomorrow, so
we
there's
there's
do have
so
to keep
much.
that.
Ooh, look, we all agree that Sebastian
And your
is pretty.
patron fades.
Oh, okay. So Sebastian
Thank
is pretty.
you
But
for
is
your
it
time.
possible that, because I mean, we've met pretty people. Is it possible Sebastian has like either some kind of magical ability or item or something that makes him more charismatic than like he just is?
I mean, like you've got like a dragon patron that gives you cool stuff. Maybe he's got something like that going on.
I guess, do you know, has that ever come up in your life? Like, here's what I'm saying. If he has something that like makes him more charismatic, which is like a magical thing, but then it just makes him more charismatic, which in itself isn't inherently magical, could he still affect you with it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
'Cause your magic
I
thing?
felt pretty affected last time I was on me.
Good looking guy.
Yeah. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe
I don't
it's just
really see
Maybelline.
it, but you know, I trust you.
Now
It's
he's
okay
like,
if you see it, man. No one's
Yeah.
gonna.
That's
We
right.
see it.
yeah.
I trust all of you.
Okay. Well, I guess maybe when you're like hanging out, you could frisk him a little.
I mean,
Casual-
I
just a
mean, I
casual-
was gonna do that
casual
anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, ask sexy questions.
I don't.
Like, hey,
Why don't you leave
where
the sexy
did you
questions
grow
to
up?
me? Maybe. Oh, that's not
baby.
sexy at all.
It's working for me.
Yeah.
Is that what does it for you guys?
Yeah,
You
that's
know what?
too much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little hungry.
Hey, they have a hog here.
It's meat.
It's neat.
Okay, to be like, but order of operations, we need secrets from Sebastilium first.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
first. We
Then
need
our
that.
show.
So we can maybe trade them to vampire?
Yes.
Okay. And then the vampires will help us get to the island?
Because I was
Yes.
a little unclear because they were talking about the vampires like just giving us like money or people.
Well, they have like, cash
okay,
and
They
stuff.
have cash,
They-
but we're going to the island to get magics. So we're going to the island to get magic items, not to get cash. We need cash to get to the magic items.
Moral quandary for anybody who is interested in entertaining it. Sebastian, we don't know a whole lot about him. He seems slightly amoral. Rykolicus and Ronaldo
Definitely
like
evil.
us,
Super
but
evil.
objectively evil.
Yeah.
So
100%.
who do we want to work with more? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Rykolicus is more likely to help us actually do the thing we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Weird, like,
Got a soft spot for us.
sense. Yeah, kind of.
Like the dragon said, we're like cats.
Yeah.
You can't, baby. You
Okay.
can.
I just want to prove my use to the group.
I know that sometimes sweet things aren't very good for me, but I'll enjoy them. And, but I know
What if
vegetables are even
those
better.
sweet things kill people sometimes, though?
You know what, as long as they don't, maybe one day they will kill me, but I know that for now it's just a little bit at a time is good, right?
What if you give money to those sweet things and it increases their ability to then kill people?
You know what, there's a lot of things in this world that'll kill people, including my magic, your sword, right? And you want your sword to get better.
Don't even. Oh, you're talking about Beatrice? She's not my sword.
Well,
Let's not.
It's not a thing.
I personally think that these vampires, look, it might feel a little icky, but they've done us good.
Think of it this way, babe.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, all of this, everything we're doing, is for a good cause. It's to help Hugh and Beatrice be people.
I love that cause, and increasingly I'm like, how much is that cause worth if then people that maybe even we actively like get murdered by vampires?
Yeah, because
They are also charming. It's easy
Well,
to
I'm
lose sight
confused about
of.
what we're going to give. The vampires they're already killing people. Like, I don't think anything we can do is going to make them more or less murdery. I think they're like there.
This. I think you made a good point. Is like
Yeah.
they're a resource to us. Are we actually giving them more ability to, eat people? Probably not. They're probably
Yeah.
pretty good at it already. So let's just leverage their information, get a move on, take care of the obnoxious items, and get on our way.
Because
Yeah.
we're not trading the vampires any money or resources. We're just saying, hey, there's this guy and he sucks. Maybe if you ate this guy, the world would be net neutral,
And
less
we
evil.
don't even need to say, I think they're just curious about him. We're just like,
I want them to.
hey.
Wait, to eat Sebastian?
I mean, I don't know. The talking dragon head kind of heavily implied that they might
that
have
what it was
beef. I
implying?
don't know.
I just am surprised to hear you okay with that plan. I don't understand what's happening.
The dragon really threw a wrench in the plan.
There was a lot of proposals. He's like, let's go do vampires. And I was like, vampires wasn't even on the table until 5 minutes ago. So I'm like, I'm reeling a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. Me too.
But also, he is very scary. Let's not be he's hot. He's super hot. Totally would tap that. but he is very dangerous.
I don't like Sebastian one little bit. I don't like his story, and I have no problems with
Hitting it and quitting it. Understood.
Here, I just think because remember,
Yeah.
Sebastian was trying to send us to our death on purpose.
Yeah.
So if something bad happens to him, that feels like a broad
Sebastian
on
did
yourself.
threaten you. I mean,
Yeah.
not an implied threat.
No, I remember. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a.
And
And then he's now
he was
actively
sexy,
like,
but that's not
and
dangerous.
then the dragon implied that he'd send other people to their deaths too, who were seeking the
Yeah,
opal.
That's true. And he did just straight up abandon Beatrice and Hugh.
He sure did.
That
so
was rude,
we're
even if
not
they
going
are
to
annoying.
explicitly say, "Hey, Mr. Vampire, please kill Sebastian." We're going to say, "Hey, we've got some information.
About
Can
this
we trade
guy."
it? Yeah, for this guy. Can we trade it for passage to this island?" And then what happens happens. We're not gods. What do we know?
No, we're adorable and pitiable adventurers, and we're gonna go and make
Yeah.
puppy eyes at the vampire and be like, "Hey, this guy sucks.
We're
and
a
he's
band."
mean to us." And so he goes and takes care of it for us.
Yeah, we're just a band.
you know.
although I take exception to the word pitiable, it sort of resonates too.
Listen, between the witch, the vampire, and the dragon, I think it's where we've landed.
Talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place.
I feel like it's not that we're like pitiable to like the average person. It's just that all the people we're interacting with are like here, and we're like, and they're here, and everyone else is here.
Yeah,
and
normal
that's the
people are
problem.
here, and we're like here, but these other people are like.
Yeah, so it's fine.
I think I might just be out of my depth. You guys lead the way, and if you think it's okay, then I trust you to make.
I mean, I don't
good
know about
choices.
okay, but I think it's a good plan.
Hey,
Yeah.
the floating dragon head recommended it.
Yeah, like I don't want to tell the dragon that.
Yeah, I
didn't
mean,
take
that I
his
know you're
advice.
close, so
Well, I trust my Patreon, but I don't ask you to.
I mean,
oh,
trust
that's
is-
actually like really big of you, Archie.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like what's the deal? What's the vibe with your patron?
scary for one.
I mean, like very impressive. Like very like
Well,
Lexi's not trying to make the map levitate or anything.
Yeah, there's a fly.
There's a fly. We have a
We
fly.
have some friends this evening.
yeah.
We have some insectoid
I'm
friends.
sorry, I
Making
forgot
moves
to
on my
shower.
girl.
Not so good.
Got a pig pen situation. It's just like a dust cloud under the table.
Look, there's a much bigger story around, my patron, and my
Donate
Patreon.
$5 to hear the
$5
story.
here. Oh, jeez. There is a lot to say about that, but I've committed my life and my destiny to the dragon.
Like how serious is that? Like pretty binding.
That feels.
And, well, I mean, you saw what he did with Phrygollicus.
That's true. That helped out a lot for all of us.
Does feel okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. All right.
Look, the dragons are coming back.
Cool. Sick.
They're
Like,
going to come back.
Like that's a for
You can
sure
be on
thing?
their side or not.
Is there like a timeline on that? Or?
yeah, like in my lifetime or like is that
Yeah.
someone else's problem?
It's a dragon timeline, so kind of.
Yeah. Soon,
I-
does soon
but-
mean like?
Should
Yeah.
we get a dragon picture?
We'll talk about this.
Could you franchise?
Is this like a no?
I
If
don't
we
think
donate to
dragons
his
franchise. Look, we can talk
How
about
do
this
I
later.
sign up to sell?
Wow.
I just have a garage full of tiny dragons, but if I get rid of all of them, then
Then I'll
I
be
level
right.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not serious, are you?
What? No, I don't even have a garage.
I mean, I'm serious. Depending on the timeline of the Return of Dragons, I guess.
Maybe we should unpack Return of Dragons later.
Yes, let's do one step at a time.
All right. Are you going to sleep on it?
I think it's probably good. I'm hungry.
I mean, you can't go to Cass, right? Unless you want to do a late night visit to Cass.
I think
Or you are
You're
Cass to
Cass.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
I think it was very much scheduled tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
You guys planned it.
Unless spontaneity is sexy.
Oh, you could like show up and be like, "Hey, where are you from?"
You could show up
Yeah.
drunk.
He does have all those guards, though.
Wait, is this one of those like fancy hotels where they like have robes in the closet? Like bathrobes?
Your place? No.
Okay. I was gonna like, oh, I'm in a robe.
You want me to walk across the city in a row? I mean, I applaud the ambition.
If anyone would, Cass.
I mean, I can pull it off
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
but like, I'm just.
Before you like pull it
I'm
off.
saying, like, don't you try that. I can
Oh,
pull
no.
that off, not you. Okay.
I've never worn a robe in my life.
Okay. Well, let me ponder it. But like, I feel like and there was enough threats levied that he seems like a guy that if you kind of like walk up on him in the middle of the night or like show up unannounced, that he'll just
There might be
like,
some violence.
maybe, yeah.
That's fair.
I just don't like that guy.
Yeah, he's got all those wizards.
Again, like he totally threatened us, super like it was hot,
Oh,
but he
yeah.
was threatening us and he was gonna kill, So.
Are we being too loud?
There's a knock at your door. On your door.
I'll
Who
answer.
ordered food? I didn't.
Not me.
You said
And
you
is
wanted
there
some.
people on the door?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna like crack it open a tiny bit.
It's the Centurion Moretti standing there. He says, "Good evening."
Yeah, it's
Hey, buddy.
nighttime.
What's Thank you for your service. What's up? What you doing here?
I have a couple routine questions.
Okay, I've got some
Can I come in?
routine answers. Yeah, we're all just hanging out. He's coming in.
All right.
Open the door.
So Moretti walks in. You know who he is, right? Everyone remembers
Yeah.
who this guy is?
This is
Me
a thank
and
you for your service
Archibald
guide.
are the ones who talked to him in the tea
Yeah,
shop.
you are. He is.
No, you and Cass, right?
Oh, was it
Oh,
me and
yeah.
Cass?
I think it was you and Cass.
Okay, yeah, that was me and Cass.
Yeah.
He's a centurion from the 16th Legion. He's in town to make sure order and things are. Yeah. He says there was a. Pardon the late hour. He says there was a disturbance at the docks today.
Yeah.
Of
Weird.
very strange nature.
Yeah.
And I have done some. I've asked around, and you were at the docks.
Yeah.
Can I ask what you were doing at the docks today?
Sightseeing.
Yeah, we were
Oh, I
trying to
see.
figure out.
So
you know.
stinky down there, though. So people
Right.
didn't warn me.
Is it
Yeah.
the-
Have
what
you ever
was
been
it?
on a boat? I've never been
Was
on
it the
a boat.
clam?
Yes.
The clam stand?
There was-
we
yeah,
ate
the kid at the clam
Oyster?
stand.
The kid at the clam stand.
So did you see the thing? Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
Who did it?
Yeah, couldn't miss it.
Probably didn't even have to be
Right.
at the
And
dock.
how would you describe that?
Stinky.
No,
Wet,
not the
storm,
not
like-
that.
Oh, it was just like water, like
Yeah.
something blew up
Wet
underwater.
and just gross.
And did you see anyone around that you was suspicious or?
Oh, I mean,
really- yeah.
I don't really know what's
Away.
normal
It was
around
sort
here.
of like over
yeah,
there.
it was.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Far
don't
from
hang
where
out.
there was like that wizard was running around.
Wizard.
There were some wizards running.
Right?
But I think they
What
were
was it, like,
bodyguards.
Oh, they're guards.
They were
Okay.
they were bodyguards for
So,
someone else.
they were
A
probably
couple
like
little kids wandering around too. That I don't know. That shouldn't be
like
normal at
medium-sized
docks.
kids.
They
No,
were
I don't know.
working,
Like,
so.
no, the
Children?
one almost
The
tried to
clam
like.
stand.
It seemed like it was trying to. I don't know. Just weird. It was short. I don't know.
Do you not know what kids are supposed to do? Like, you just did a
he
normal
look like
activity.
he's good?
He kind of looks at you strangely. He says,
He had a bad childhood,
It's the
sir.
docks, and it stinks. What are kids doing down by docks with dock
Well, the
workers?
clam kids are working the clam
That
booth.
stinks, and it's a
"Well,
job.
they're laboring.
See, I told
They're
you kids.
yeah.
Medium-sized
They work
children.
with. They're working for their fathers or their mothers
It
or.
just seems sort of strange.
Grandparents, maybe.
Where are you from again?
Not from a working family, I tell you that.
Look
you
at
know
these
what I mean?
hands.
No, but where are you
Look how
from?
soft his hands are.
I named the place.
All
The
right.
place.
You remember?
Honestly,
All right.
Honestly,
I see. Okay. All right. Well, if you could think of anything or anything else that you can remember about what was going on down there, you can please feel free to look me up and let me know if you can remember anything different. You didn't see anything other than this spout of water that was unusual.
Pretty
out of
hard to look
nowhere.
at anything else when there's a huge sky-tall tower of water happening.
And I mean, I'm.
And what are you doing in town?
We're a band.
We're a
Oh,
band.
wait,
Oh,
Jeff
that's
Lance
right.
was
A
on
show
it?
tomorrow.
we have a gig right here in the Sultan
Oh, you
Hall.
do?
Yeah,
Tomorrow
you should come
night?
see
With a
Yeah.
license, and she like pulls out the license that shows that
Oh,
it's
he
all legit.
says
She's like, yeah.
he doesn't even really look at it.
That's fine.
He doesn't seem to. He sees
Look
he
at this
goes,
legal
oh,
thing that you
good. So
forget,
you're going to
legal.
perform. You're performing here tomorrow.
Yes.
that's right.
All right.
So you
I'll
bring
I'll
the
try
wife
to
or
I'll try
whatever.
to see if I can.
Yeah, bring the boys down.
Yeah,
It'll be
come on
great.
down. We'll spot your cover.
We support
If there
the
is a cover.
troops.
Very well.
We can't
All
afford
right.
to do that.
Well, thank you, and sorry for disturbing you at this late hour.
So you're doing your job.
Okay, we don't
Thanks.
even have ropes.
He leaves.
So who can relax?
Bye. That was really.
Can't believe you bought that children thing.
You really convincingly didn't know
It's your
anything about
soft
children.
baby hands that solved it.
The children thing almost messed the whole thing up.
I
He
don't
started
think
going,
that Archie
"What?"
knows that.
Archie doesn't think that.
Hey,
Archie's just like, nope, that's a
Session
children
one,
thing.
Archibald very specifically said he never wants to be called Archie, and we all proceeded to
Call him Archie?
Call him Archie.
I do.
It will be remembered.
It'll be,
When the dragons come.
yeah,
Yes, as a matter of fact.
you will be avenged. All right.
By then, I'm gonna have my own franchise.
All right.
Yeah, way better.
But I'm going to sign up with a different dragon franchise.
I love the idea of the dragons finally coming back and then being like, but wait, we have one thing to address. You called him Archie.
See, I told you.
You were right.
All right. So, insert drama. I did. Thank you. Check off my list. All right. So now what?
Sleep.
Sleep. Are you finally going to go to sleep? You do need to sleep.
We do need to sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
Tired, even though I'm hungry.
You can give your
Okay.
ham in the morning.
So
Morning ham.
you go to sleep. Wake up the next day.
I think I'm all ready.
It's morning. Morning, the day of your performance.
I love morning. And your date, what time of day is your date?
I'm gonna assume like sometime in the morning for a brunch, just to speed up the rest of the evening.
Yep.
All right.
Date. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cute.
So, are you gonna what are the rest of you gonna do? Anyone gonna accompany you, or are you just gonna head out by, Cass head out by himself?
I'm just gonna.
Do you need like a chaperone?
No, I'll just go, and then if I, die, then avenge
Do
me.
you have any sort of, that's magic. Are you meeting on the boat?
Yeah, I was just gonna head over to the boat where we last saw him.
Okay, boat maybe. Okay, do you have any sort of like flares
stone.
that you could send up?
Flares.
Like a magical flare.
Everyth's magic and illegal
But on
here.
the
But if you
boat.
do it on the boat, it's legal.
That's what I'm saying. If you're on the
International waters.
boat, we could just be waiting.
How are you gonna head over on a boat?
Head over to the boat.
She's going
at
to
the
a-
docks.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
They said they're meeting Sebastian on the boat, or are you meeting?
No, at the docks.
Oh, it's just at the
Yeah,
dock.
just like
Okay, well, if you're in trouble, run onto a boat and send up a flare.
Or just like yell for a local guard since you'll be in a public space in the city.
Yeah. I mean, the plan is to not go somewhere where I could be easily stabbed and murdered, but
Right,
also.
right.
You make sure he pays.
Also, what if he's paid off the guards?
Then
Look, guys.
Send up a flare
Here's,
on a boat.
Here's the thing. Even if I send up a flare, I really get the vibe that he's extremely strong and has secret wizards that can blast your head off. So I don't really feel if he wants to kill me, he'll kill me. So that's part of the danger.
like some Black Widow stuff.
Don't worry
I
about
would
it.
like to just know if you're in trouble because I care about you.
Okay, I will send up. I'm about to die, so
She
flare.
needs the closure.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it is.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, Again, if he wanted to kill us, he'd just kill us. And I'm delightful, so. Yeah.
For you, that's true.
Very much so.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
So you're heading down to the docks. I mean, there's no apparent place to go necessarily,
Clam sand.
but I mean, there's lots of people there, and sailors getting on and off ships and offloading materials and that kind of thing. So, but no specifics about where he might be or.
Well, I can ask for Liam and just be like, hey, do you know where Liam is? Just walk around, and I'm just going to see if I can charm some people into telling me where this dude is.
Yeah, someone says, oh yeah, he's got the warehouse is just down the docks there. There's a door. That's where.
Great, fantastic, thank you.
Can find them.
Delightful. I'm going to
Liam.
go and
All right.
hunt this dude down.
All right. So, you go down there? Mm-hmm. All right. The door's open.
Cool. All right, just go in there and just not try to sneak in.
The
just try to be
warehouse
normal.
is empty. There's nothing here.
I'm gonna look around really quickly to see if I'm about to get jumped and murdered for my money.
No?
Is it suspiciously empty? As in there was stuff here yesterday, and it seems like there was stuff here yesterday, and it's just
Do
clear.
a roll. You can roll, what is it? That'd be a
Perception.
percept, yeah. Yeah.
I can do investigation.
Yeah, if you have an investigation roll, that's great. Do that.
That's 17 total.
Yeah, there's definitely was stuff in here recently, and looks like it's all gone.
Oh, fast. When I was looking at the docks before, there was a boat that he came off of. Is that boat still
It is not.
Ah, okay. Alrighty, then that closes that chapter. So I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, wow. Disappointed.
So sure, feed him to the vampire now.
It's like
I wanted that boat.
it was dangerous, but it also was maybe sexy, a little disappointed, a little relieved. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
We go find you guys and report.
Yeah.
So, do you think that we should probably go pretty quickly and talk to Rycolicus?
I mean, we can be there. So my fear is we're going to have to. I just want to figure out a way to do it that isn't going to raise suspicion with the Sheol guards.
Maybe I left my instrument over in
played
Graver's
before.
Dig.
We played the other night.
I need to get it fixed.
Okay.
Engravers.
It's not okay. So it's not like there's not people going between the two places.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a certain amount of business that goes on. There's a certain amount of business that goes both ways. So I mean, there's people who are deliver stuff and things like that. But they do keep on the Shield side. They keep track of who comes in and who comes out.
Okay.
They have a ledger. It's like on the Graver's Dig side, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just there's nothing. But there are people going back and forth. It's not like there isn't. It's just like you don't see Gravers walking into Sheol.
Yeah.
And you don't see you don't see anyone who looks like, that has their flags or any of them, or you don't see any of the kind of, adventurers and Gravers that you see all the time in Graver's Dig. You don't see those getting into the city. What you see
people
is
like us,
people
respectable
delivering
people.
goods, and merchant kind of things that coming in from both sides, coming both ways, to an extent. But on the Shield side, they're tracking who's going and who's coming. But
Would it make sense? Did we get any sense that if we had an excuse such as we're going to go see Cosmo, would that be like because he's the most resourceful?
you don't know. I mean, you don't know what. I mean, the last time you came in, they just asked you what your business was, what your plan was.
All right. Well, how about we just head it, and if they asked us why we went over to Graver's Dig, because we were trying to drum up more business for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing our marketing rounds.
Yes.
We are a traveling band. Not our fault. We have to travel through the bad parts of town sometimes. You know.
Yep.
Go where the work is, man.
All right. So you're gonna leave Sheol?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you do go out the gates, but when you go out the gates, the guard. One of the guards says, looks at you and says, names, and then
The soul sirens, and I'm going to show him the license again.
Oh.
You have it super legit.
you're performing tonight. You're performing.
Yes.
You're performing tonight.
Yes.
I've heard.
See, that's what we're hoping
They
to
have
do
an
is make
excellent
sure-
marketing campaign. Okay. Well, then we will see you later.
Thank
Well,
you.
You're coming back, right?
Oh,
Shall
yeah,
return.
absolutely.
All right. Well, have a good day.
Thank you.
So no one's
Fine.
stopping you. Basically, no one's
Right.
stopping you from leaving the city, right? But they did stop you to ask who you were and what your business is. So, all right. So you leave. You go back to Graver's Dig.
Is anybody following us?
Oh, that's a good question. You're gonna try to see if someone's following you.
I'm also going to try. I know.
Well, I will get.
Is this a perception?
Yeah, it is.
That's a 9 total.
I got a 3 total.
No, you can't see any. You don't detect anyone's following you.
We're good, you guys.
You don't
So
see.
good.
All right. So you head back into Sheol. Like I said, you head back across over to Graver's Dig, come into Graver's Dig. I mean, things are pretty much the same in Graver's Dig as they were before.
But we're
Head
respectable now.
to
You head to
that place. What's that place called? Place where we wanted to get foot
The-
massages.
It's an inn as well, right?
yeah, it's called the. Sorry, I don't.
You know what? It's probably in my notes somewhere too.
It's in my notes too.
had-
It's in my notes too, but I don't know
Before
where.
me, I can't help.
Yeah.
No.
So many notes.
Started with a P, didn't it?
It's like the something and something.
It is.
Vim and vigor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Vim and vigor.
Vim and vigor.
Vim and vigor. So you head to Vim and vigor. It's there. The
Is Ronaldo around?
no, you mean he's not on the street or anything, but you go in. All right.
Go up to the bar. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do we recognize this person?
I mean, you've probably seen him before at the Vim and Vigor. It's the standard people.
Hey there,
Yeah.
barkeep. Have you seen Ronaldo around?
Who's asking?
What? Me? Hi, it's Bahati. We've totally seen each other before.
Oh, Bahati?
Yeah.
All right.
He knows who we are.
Yeah.
If there's a Ronaldo, I'll let him know you're here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just.
Can you do that like?
We are sort of on a timeline, but like take your time, but like we're on a timeline because we
All
have a
right.
show tonight. We're also
Yeah.
a band. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Well,
Cool.
I mean, they
I'll take it.
do go. They pour you a drink, and then he does go back, and then pretty soon, Ronaldo kind of appears right by your side.
Hey.
Well, hello. How are you?
So
Welcome.
confused.
Thanks.
You've been gone.
Yeah, we're a band now.
We were
Oh,
just
yeah.
exploring our sound for a while. Actually, we have a show tonight, so we gotta.
Oh, 1 second. He disappears.
I'm never going to get used to that.
I think I'm kind of used to it now.
Yeah.
He reappears.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so when he does this in his Vim and Vigor, some people kind of look and then pretend not to look.
Yeah. Great.
I mean, it's like it's a
secret.
known thing, but you don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah. You know the mom is eating.
You don't
in
talk
that
about
house, but you know,
Ronaldo.
like,
It's like, yeah. So he goes. Were you followed?
Oh, probably not.
We hope not.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. Well, then
I'm
why did
afraid
you
of
phrase
that.
it as a question?
Well, because I was wondering if you do. You
Yeah.
were
We were
followed.
trying to look, but
We
We kind of
did.
assume we're
It's
being
not really our
followed, but we don't
thing.
know.
You know?
Who's following
Like,
you?
Why you told us that we were being followed?
Yeah, but who would follow you?
Probably Spitz.
It's
No, not Spitz. Spitz isn't following you. I mean, Spitz isn't
there's,
here.
is
I
this a
guess-
safe place to
Yeah,
talk
it
about
isn't.
all this?
Let's go.
Okay.
And let's go back. Well, I'll leave them to their own devices
Okay.
for now. So you go back behind the gate. You go back
into the.
into the mansion.
mansion? Great.
Into the mansion, and we'll take a break here.
Hey!
Hey, so
Into the mansion.
all right. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes and see what Ronaldo has to say and what the group has to say and what's going on and why Sebastian gone and all that stuff. We'll try to figure all that out. See you soon. Correction. I don't know how I forgot Rodarno is
Oh.
Rodarno and not Ronaldo.
His name is Redarno.
And I'm going to be Lexi.
Yeah.
We're
We're
switching.
we have a ghost playing spooky Saoirse
Spooky Saoirse.
I'm
for a
Saoirse
while.
now.
Yeah, you're just gonna be both.
until Saoirse gets
You're
back.
just going to jump back and forth, back and forth.
We had
You got your tea.
she got her
Ready to
tea
go?
and we're ready to go.
Surprises.
Welcome back.
So Rodarno is happy to meet with you, and you guys go into the. There's that dang fly. He's all everywhere.
He's back too. We're all back.
Hey,
Everyone's
hey.
back. Mr.
Fly was
Fly.
in the bathroom.
McFly. Rodarno's happy to talk to you, and good to see you, and asks if you want any wine or cheese or.
Oh yeah, wine cheese.
Where's that sword? He says.
Oh yeah, it's a long story, man. She got taken. We got a plan though. We're trying to turn her back into a person.
Oh, that's noble.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We believe in helping friend-ish people.
Speaking of,
Yes. Am I a friend of yours?
I mean,
I like to think so.
you invited
Greatest
us
of
into your secret house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Secret
well,
club
I'm glad you
friends,
think
you know?
that way. I think of you as friends as well. You've been through a lot together. We've been through a lot together.
Yes, we have.
I think. And I pay my debts, and one of my debts is that, and I don't think I've paid it yet. So I'll be honest with you, but is that you released me from captivity for a long time. So in any case,
Yeah, that's like our thing is like setting people free. Obviously,
You're-
swords. You guys,
Friends.
is this a social visit or?
sort of.
It'd be social business. You can make business social.
Why
like it's
not
fine.
both?
I see.
Two things can be true.
Hey,
Do you
we
know-
were delighted for this bit of business because we get to see you and do business. It's great.
Do you know why someone's following you?
Depends who it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure who it is, but
Is it a really, really, really ridiculously handsome guy?
no,
That might work for.
it's definitely someone who's good at following people, though.
Maybe he hired someone to keep an eye on us, though.
Would
know
you have
what
any idea who it is?
I've never seen him before.
So it can't be someone
Would you
who's
like me to
after-
get rid of him?
I mean? Wait, you mean like, is that like a mob thing? Like,
Just
Just
like
like-
I think we should know who he is first.
Should we capture him and torture him for him to tell us?
Just
It
ask.
was a
Like, you
moment.
can just ask. You don't have to lead with the torture. Like, you work up to that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have sensibilities. I keep forgetting
I
that.
mean, it's less about the
We're noble.
sensibilities and more
Shall
about
we
like, the
ask him to
authorities.
dinner and then talk to him until he tells us his life story?
Well, can you just like point him out to us when we eventually leave
Maybe like
here, and then we can go ask him?
Describe them.
He's a shifty character.
Okay. But like, does he have a
he's-
color of hair? I'm talking like describe.
He's very well disguised. He's trying to blend in and look like a regular graver around here, but he definitely followed you in, and I definitely saw him.
If we do the
Do that.
dinner thing, are you gonna kill him?
Huh? I won't kill him if you don't want him dead.
No, I mean I don't think we do necessarily.
We just
I'd
don't want to
rather
raise
not.
questions. I think
Like,
so.
oh, someone followed you, and then the vampire killed them. Are you?
That does look bad for us.
Well, I understand. I'm just letting you know that you're being followed.
No, I
No, I
it,
appreciate that. That's super helpful,
Yeah.
Redarno.
I mean,
which is your name,
yes.
Redarno.
And
we didn't
always
like put
has
this
been.
place at a
We've said every
risk because of him now, right?
I think you put him at risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trapped in here
I don't
with
think that you
him. What
put-
gets done?
I don't feel threatened, if that's what you're saying. I mean, I don't know who
Maybe
it is,
we do
but
the dinner thing.
he's not good enough. He's not good enough to get past
Well, we should talk about the
my
thing
people.
we're
So
here to talk
Okay.
about first, I think.
okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
let's
just didn't
talk.
know if the following guy is like on
On
our
the
timeline.
subject of, the guy following us, maybe like in the piece of business, I think it's,
Might be tied
there's a small chance that the guy that's following us is following us because there's a dude that we are not friends with, and he's threatening us, and I don't know, we might need a little help.
Here in Graver's Dig.
No, well, and it's not.
Maybe
You don't
now.
even necessarily need help with him. He gave us information for something that we are trying to get, because we're trying to help our talking sword friend. The problem is that the information he gave us is technically accurate, but will definitely lead to our deaths. Yeah. So we're trying to take steps to still act on his information, but not get killed in the process.
I see. So you've come to me for
A ship. A ship.
a ship.
A ship.
Yeah. With also, we don't know how to sail, so maybe a ship and a crew, just like for a little bit, just to borrow them,
To go to an island and get things, and then go.
and
to
then
the
to read
pirate.
give back to you.
Islands and pirates.
We have a treasure
There is a
map,
pirate.
straight up.
Oh, you do.
Very
Do.
cool. It's very
Why mark the
classic.
spot and everything?
She's no.
It's usually an X.
Yeah.
Oh.
He says.
I get
She's
those
new
last
to-
three mixed up.
yeah.
We're still working on it.
So
Yeah, but
the
it's really
the
good.
treasure
They're
map,
close
but you've uncovered a treasure map.
Yeah, and so we need to obviously get the treasure, because why else would we have a treasure?
You know, treasure maps are notoriously,
I
inaccurate.
trust our swords.
Oh, you do.
A pretty solid source.
So
All right.
gonna-
Got a solid source.
Solid
Got
source.
a treasure
Our
map.
treasure map.
You have a lack of
A way to get
Resources.
to the
resources.
in the map. Yeah. Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
thought
Well,
our
I
friend
mean,
has resources.
I can maybe help you out. What?
Do you want to hear about this other guy?
Sure.
He's
Why not?
wheeling and dealing in Sheol. That seems like,
In Sheol.
yeah.
Oh.
Someone
guy
who-
that
This is
Maybe-
something to do with Sheol?
Well, maybe.
That's where he's operating out of, but
Really, Sheol.
He's operating out of a few places. He's on boats. A lot.
But he's on boats?
well, yeah, I think
He's a
he's
business.
also a pirate, maybe.
Or
But
is he like more like
he's either a businessman or a
merchant?
pirate.
You don't really know
Or
who he
business
is or what he
merchant.
is?
Well, that's the thing. We
Business
know
pirate.
his fake name and his real name.
Well, what's his real name?
Sebastian.
Do we actually know that that's his real name?
Yes. Because they knew him when he was a stable boy, before he was big and important and lying about things.
His name in this town
Is this the
Sheol
same
William.
Sebastian that the sword
Yeah.
and the bow
That's
keep
how we
going
got
on
to know
about?
him.
It's all
Yeah.
connected. We're trying to
coming
help
together.
them. And we found him.
We found
he
him.
is
He's being-
actually exactly as
And,
attractive
and,
as they
and remind me, they're
Kinda get
got
down.
cursed by Sebastian?
Yes.
Well, no.
Not in a
Sebastian is
position
a
to be cursed.
He left them to
didn't
be
help.
cursed. Yeah.
Sebastian is a
Guy.
powerful mage or
Charismatic. He's
Unclear.
really charming in a way that
hot
I'm not sure is
also.
natural.
is he really charming?
Yes.
I mean, it worked on me, and
It almost worked on us.
Yeah.
That's
So-
Not
something.
that charming,
Yeah.
but
So Sebastian affected their curse?
Sebastian's like, well, Sebastian knew the source of the curse and where to find it. So they were cursed by an opal. Sebastian had the opal. So we went to Sebastian. He no longer has the opal, but the opal's with a pirate that we have to get it from, but we don't want to die when we go get it from the pirate.
We gotta go get the treasure so that we can get the pirate, so that we can get the opal, so that we can get.
Uncurse.
Yeah,
This
our
is an
friend, our
opal
friend.
that causes a curse.
It's the opal of
Cyprian.
Oh.
Yeah, which we are comfortable telling you because you're our friend.
and we trust you.
Oh, you're in deep shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of picked up on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we buried the lead on it a
feel
little.
like
but
again,
then-
why we're
You're
here
looking
we're
for.
here.
You're looking. You and everyone else is looking for the Cyprian opal.
Everyone else?
Yeah.
really, like who?
Well, the Cyprians.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, which track? It's
They
amazing.
probably will.
Now that I
that
think
adds
about
up.
it, yeah.
So they've been asking around.
Here,
Yes.
Are they
Here,
like
there,
a
everywhere.
nation? Are they like three
Yes,
people?
it is
Like
a
family?
kingdom. It is a heirloom of the royal family.
how'd they come here? Why would they think to come here?
They've tracked it here somehow.
Leon.
Well, it's not here anymore.
So this Sebastian is the person who has absconded with the opal,
yes,
sold it.
yes.
Yes.
did that.
Yep.
What a horrible person.
and now you're trying to find the opal.
Yeah.
So that we can
Uncurse.
uncurse Sebastian's ex.
Have you considered just like letting it all go?
We have
Walking-
so much
Actually,
and
I
no
actually
times
would.
actually.
Comes up a lot.
Over and
Dear
over.
God.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
but you feel an obligation.
We're
Yeah.
like it's there's like a fancy term for this, but it's like when you're in too deep and like still leaving would benefit you, but like
Psycho-
emotionally you feel like you're in too
Codependent.
deep. That like something like that. Yeah.
Sunk cost fallacy, but
Yeah,
it's fine,
exactly.
it's fine.
That one. Like where you're just like, but I'm in too deep and now I gotta like finish.
See it through.
See it through.
It's like an
gonna call it
episode of
nobility.
Barry or In the Dark.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. Sorry.
Just like
Yeah.
that, actually.
No, I know it is just like that. Non sequitur. Anyway, if you haven't seen those shows,
You don't know what you're talking about.
just keep
but
getting deeper
Sure.
and deeper. So, all right. Well, I mean,
Anyway, we just need.
what are you gonna do with the opal once you get it?
I don't know, like
Uncurse them.
uncurse.
How are you gonna do that?
With the
Do you
help
even know?
of someone more
Figure it
powerful than us.
Like who?
Either a really powerful wizard or anyone else who's able and willing.
And we certainly, once we have it, we would probably be going around to people that we know and getting
Ancient
ideas.
curses that know something about that.
Yeah.
My master knows something about ancient curses.
Noted.
And so does
Going on the list.
Or the Vob, I'm sure.
Oh
She's-
well,
What? She's still around?
I don't know.
we don't have as great of a rapport with that one.
No, I don't think you do.
Well, I mean, like just floating it out there. Are the Cyprians like? Are they like offering like a reward if somebody finds?
No,
it?
they're
Or are they
more
just
like
kinda
they're more like on the warpath. Well, in a subtle way, they're trying to be subtle, but they are, but they kind of stand out. You know,
Yeah.
their accents, the way they look, they step.
So, because I mean, I'm not opposed to we get the opal, we uncurse the people, and then we just kind of like gently lob it in front of these guys, and they trip over it and they leave and go home.
Is the one following us is solid?
I don't know who it is. I haven't.
Oh, yeah, we
I haven't tortured him yet.
Just the questions, just like we work up to
We haven't
the just.
asked questions.
So,
in an
well,
upfront
I mean,
manner.
that was my concern. Now that this is someone from a Cyprian, some agent of the royal house
That would
following
also
you.
be a concern of us. If
So
that were
then you got lots. You guys seem to find trouble.
No,
It sort of
but
finds us.
see, and here's the problem: is like this time we were actually trying to do a good thing, so I'm
Yeah.
a little annoyed.
Yeah, I understand. I
But I'm
understand.
thinking we don't do that anymore.
All right,
After we
I
finish
think-
this, we're gonna finish this.
I think I can help you.
Really?
Yeah, I can help you. I think I can help you. So you want to go to this island, right?
Yes.
And then from there, that's your next step, right?
Yeah.
It probably would be good to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, I think it's good to get out of here.
Yeah.
I think you got to lose this tail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, yeah. What do you propose?
Well, I mean, you know,
Don't ask,
They
don't
could-
tell.
I'm.
Not good policy.
Well,
Wait, is he in
he doesn't have to die.
Okay. Go
could
on
just
about that
be-
option.
You know, be incapacitated for a while,
Okay.
so that he's like,
Just loses us.
he might lose his memory or forget what he's doing.
That would be preferred.
Yeah. Then he just looks bad at his job, and then he's not going to report.
What if he's like following us to tell us we won a prize?
Well, you see, that's why I want to tour. I
why we
mean,
gotta
that's
ask
why I
him.
think we should
Why
interrogate him.
don't we grab him and we just put him in the closet for a second, we ask some
or
questions,
actually, you
and
know
then
what?
maybe do the
I think this would be a lot of
Instead
fun.
of dinner, let's do a lunch
Okay,
though.
I haven't had fun in a while.
The enthusiasm
Yeah.
worries me, but
We won a prize.
Can we talk? Can we have like a safe word for maybe if you're getting a little too rough with him?
Yeah, say, Rodarno, stop. or,
Pretty straightforward.
That works. That we can do that.
but I think you'll find that I'm pretty good at my
Okay, I mean, if you want
abilities.
to grab him,
I'm very good at interrogation.
So does that mean though that you're gonna help us get passage to the island and then?
I think I'm going to help you get passage to the island.
That's super cool of you, dude.
But after that, I think you're kind of on your own.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
And I
yeah,
don't
okay.
really want to get caught up with the Cyprian opal.
That's
No.
saying
Okay.
something.
Like once we find it, which of course we will, but
Yeah.
I don't think you need to tell Vicalicus this at all, because he'll want that
You know
Cyprian.
what's crazy? We
Cyprian.
barely even talk anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. He's still a little disgruntled about the whole situation in the blood,
Yeah.
but he's not.
too.
He has a lot on his. He has a lot on his plate.
I mean, I
Some
have
really
to
big
admit,
things.
It's like responding with a thumbs up. Like, who does that?
yeah, somebody named Jim and there's a Michelle.
So anyway, yeah, he's got a lot on his plate.
Okay, so let's chat with this follower we've got.
Should we just wait?
We're not
here?
gonna make sure we don't mention the opal in front of the follower. We just have to play like, oh.
He's not going to remember anything.
Oh yeah.
Like anything or just this?
Well, up
Like
to
if
a,
he has a family, is he gonna remember his family or?
how much do
whatever?
you? What are you uncomfortable with? Bahati,
Yeah.
what are you in? What is your level of uncomfortable?
But I just, we don't know anything about. Maybe this guy is just for hire. He's a PI,
Sure.
and someone is going to use the info for nefarious purposes.
Sure.
But he's just like doing a routine follow around.
What if he's set out to kill you?
Right. Well, then my comfort level shifts based on
All right.
his potential.
Kind of like a who draws first thing, We don't want to draw first.
Let's interview him together.
Okay,
But
well,
you
I-
won't be able to ask questions.
That seems fair.
So
but
you could tell me the questions you want me to ask,
Okay.
and I'll ask the questions.
Okay.
I love
All right.
that.
I like this.
Great.
We can do that.
Yeah. Who hired you? Is
Thank
the
you so much
important
for
one.
working
All
with us.
right.
on
Just
this.
he's in this room here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I already. Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, you don't come into
Oh,
my
is that
place.
where you went?
Yeah, don't. They don't. You don't.
Oh, right,
yeah.
yeah.
If he was planning
Honestly,
on
kind of
killing us, are we okay with?
We
just
can
see
have that
if he doesn't
discussion.
remember anything.
Let's cross that hedgehog when it comes to it.
Okay, ask why he was following us. First question.
All right. Well, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he's in there. He's just standing there
Do we
like this.
recognize him by any chance?
Nope.
Okay.
No. He's short. He's shorter. He's definitely got some nice clothes on. A nice cape. Seems to be. He's got a short sword. He's got a dagger. He has pouches. He's got a bag on his a small bag on his belt, leather belt. He's wearing some nice boots. He's got nice clothes. He's got a nice hat. It's not a hat. He's got a nice necklace, little necklace on, silver.
Oh, Redarno, I would love to search his stuff.
Yeah. That's
Oh, we can do that. First of all, he says, let's question him.
Yeah.
So, what is the first question?
Why were you following us?
Why are you following Bahati?
the soul
The soul sirens.
sirens.
Yeah, that's.
He won't know who that is, probably.
Well, I mean,
Why are
if
you following these?
essentially-
Why are you following this group? These
Okay,
people.
okay.
He says, I was sent to see where they went. Follow them into wherever they went.
Yeah, who
Sent by
hired
who?
him?
Liam.
Ah.
he says, Liam hired me. And he goes, oh, next.
How were you going to report back to Liam?
I'm meeting a courier at the docks, and that courier will take the message to him.
When and where? When are you meeting them and where?
Tonight at midnight.
Good to know.
How are you going to find that courier? Just in case I want.
Yeah. How do you identify the courier?
He'll be in a rowboat at midnight on the docks in Sheol.
Redarno, when you say you can wipe his memory, can you modify his memory instead?
Oh yeah.
So he could make it to his appointment tonight with different information.
Oh, that's like he goes.
that's-
Redarno says, "I like that. I like that. I like that a lot." It's better than killing him, actually.
Right? Right?
Then the guy just is like, he's just like staring straight ahead and just mesmerized.
Just while we're here, ask him his name, just so we have it.
Your name? His name is Tio. Tieo. Tio. He is, by the way, he is Targonian.
Targonian?
Yeah, he is Targonian.
What's up, buddy?
Goes, what else?
Are you just a hired guy, or are you part of his organization?
Are you part of Liam's organization? And Tio says, yes.
Tell us a little bit about this organization.
He's got. I need a little more specific questions.
How long has he worked for Liam?
How long has he worked for Liam? How long have you worked for Liam? And he says, oh, about 2 months. 2 months, he says.
Where did Liam go?
Yeah, where did Liam go?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you rejoining Liam's crew
I do work in town.
in town? What work do you do?
Upstairs work. I steal things. I follow people. I gather intel. He says,
Does Liam do a lot of illegal enterprise in Sheol?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, well, at least.
What is the extent of Liam's illegal activities in Sheol, both legal and illegal?
I only know what he tells me to do, and I've done a lot.
How many people are in Sheol who are in Liam's employ right now?
I don't know for sure.
When he told you to follow us, what specifically did he ask for? Anything specific to tell you to watch out for?
He wanted to see where you went, who you talked to, what you did. I was supposed to report back tonight.
Great. Okay. If I have an idea for a memory modification, Redarno, if you would
Sure.
entertain us.
You don't have any more questions?
You-
I could think of a few.
Like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to ask?
We
a few,
don't
Redarno?
do
Go
seem
for
more
it.
experienced
You're the
with
one who were like, yeah,
interrogation, but-
interrogation's my thing.
But like,
Redarno says, have you ever been given orders to kill someone? And he says, yes. Have you carried out those orders? Yes. Have you done that in Sheol? Yes.
were you given
Who was
permission to
it?
kill us?
No.
Who have you killed in Sheol?
He starts rattling off names.
How long is this
I
list?
take note of the names he says just in case we need
Right.
that information.
So he gives you 3 names.
Okay.
All right. We'll get to
Yeah.
those.
I'll just write down 3
3
names.
names, quote. Right. Yes. How did you come to work for Liam? He says, he contacted me in Graver's Dig. And what did you do before you worked for Liam? He goes, I was a graver. Says.
No gravers in Sheol.
Same.
Right.
Do you know it was in the warehouse that he moved yesterday?
Yes, there are. There's various shipping goods, some contraband, some, but goods, and he was running. He's running an operation there. What kind of operation? Says Redarno. He's trading with pirates, taking pirate, and he's fencing goods.
General
Have
pirates?
you ever
or-
met those pirates?
No, I don't. That's not my end of the.
Are you aware of their names though?
Is it Graverson?
I don't know any. I don't know. No, I don't. That's not my. I don't know that. I don't know information about that. He says, I've seen people go in and out, but I don't. I'm not privy to information about that.
Is there like a regular time or pattern when illegal contraband comes into the city?
I think. I don't know. I don't know. Nights sometimes. I think, but I do other work. I don't do the work and surrounding the docks or anything. I do other work for him.
Do you know why Liam is interested in the power struggles over here in Graver's Dig?
I do not.
Okay.
And Redarno goes, what?
He asked.
Oh yeah, he asked us about
Yeah,
that.
he was really interested in that.
He was like, tell
Well,
us
now
about.
I'm
specifically.
interested.
Yeah, he was like, tell us
Yeah.
about that vampire, and we were like, no, he's our friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we were more subtle about that, but he did ask.
Well, yeah, we were like, no,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just
yeah.
said the no part. But
Okay.
in our minds, we were like, those are our bros.
Like on the one hand, it could just be like,
Oh.
generically, there's a big explosion that happened over here, and he was just interested. But you let me know if it's more specific.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man.
You want to know if people are asking about you,
Yeah.
So.
Redarno says, okay, what is this about this Liam guy? I mean, why?
He's Sebastian.
Yes, but he's Sebastian. He's the Sebastian that you told me about before, right? The Sebastian that got them cursed and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
well,
that
he
they're.
was
The stable
climbed the
boy who
ranks.
turned into the
Yeah.
knight. who
He was
turned
like, then
into
was like the head of the stable, and then he was like a
Yeah.
guard.
So
Yeah,
this
it
is
was
a
like
man
progression.
this is a man who
Rose
was
through the ranks
worked through the
through
ranks
potentially unnatural
up
charisma,
into up into the higher echelons of the Cyprian house, and then managed to
Help
get-
steal the opal as far
help
as I can
steal the
tell.
opal.
And
Or,
then
like, use them
abscond,
to
if
steal
you
the
recall,
opal. Yeah.
I
absconded
mean, that
with
opal
it.
is well guarded. How did he?
I cannot stress enough how hot he is.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just
You're
because you
breezing
don't
by
get
it.
it like until
Look,
you see him.
Redarno, I think he's hot. Like that, like it's.
Yeah.
There's something going on with him.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what we're saying.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Oh
just
wait,
saying, you don't get-
ask that guy if he thinks. Ask him how hot Liam is.
Yeah, he can't fly you
He
right
goes,
now.
how attractive is Liam? He goes, he's the best guy in the world.
Yeah, you see how sparkly his eyes just
And it's
got?
not, it's not just physical.
Anime spark.
He's like, it's not just the physical. He's like, oh, he's great in every way. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it was really
He
good.
tried to kill us, and we were all still
Interesting.
kind of okay with it.
I know. I was like, I
tried
get
to
it.
threaten,
I would
yeah.
too, but yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have any more questions for him?
Is Liam single or?
He says, I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah. Just
The
looking out.
best.
Are there now? Who else in the city is trading goods or working through the black market with Liam?
There is a shop in Sheol. It's called The Book and the Binding.
Bookstores, shady. All of them.
Hey,
Don't trust people who can read.
Again, that's just you can't.
and our
to teach
buddy
you how to read.
here with the book wrote a book. About this.
Yeah, that sometimes is used as a contact point. I go in there and I sometimes get information from there, or I set up information in there, or set information up. Or
Is there like a secret password that you used to let them know you're on the down low?
no, it's just they know who I am.
Is there any other like secret talisman or ring or something that would indicate that you're part of Liam's gang?
No, there's
They just know
no.
your face.
Yes, there's nothing like that.
Great.
Code word.
If only we had someone who could sometimes wear your face.
Disguise.
Great. Okay, cool. Noted.
All right. Ronald says, "Are you done with him?"
I think we're ready to modify his
Yeah.
memory.
Okay. How should we modify it?
I want to mess with Liam so bad.
So are we thinking more like he can only eat oatmeal for the rest of his life?
Oh, I
Or
was thinking
is it-
more like he definitely sees Cass go on a super hot date with someone who's even hotter than Liam.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Essential.
Essential.
I don't know how believable
Not in
that'll be.
Graver's Dig, though. We
Darn
never
says-
came to Graver's
In
Dig.
Sheol. The
We
hot
never came
Sheol
to Graver's
person.
Dig.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't come to Graver's Dig. We were in Sheol marketing our show the entire day.
Okay.
Oh, wait, okay, time out. Before you do that, what if Liam is paying people off, then he might have access to the logs and would then know that we potentially came to Graver's Dig?
We came to
And-
Graver's Dig, but he watched us, and all we did all day
Yeah, okay.
was like
I just-
play music in the street and market our shows and then go back.
Yeah, we like threw flyers everywhere. They were like, come see our show. And then Cass went on a super hot date.
With someone who was way hotter than Liam.
Okay. That's all. That's
Yeah.
it.
Or maybe we undermine the crew on the boat in the eyes of Liam. Like maybe we make it sound like we have an inside track with one of the crew members who's spying on Liam.
Oh, or he says that he also saw another person who works for Liam talking to a guard. Just plant that seed.
Well, here's the thing. You're like, this guy is kind of asking questions about you. Is there any misinformation that would be useful to give a guy who you don't like very much and maybe lure some people out?
I'm not really too concerned at this point. I think to modify your plan a little, I might do something. I personally would probably do something like this. I would have the guy go back and tell his story, and then say that you have found some very powerful magic item, something very believable, or the best lies have a little grain of truth, and you have a little grain of truth that I think is kind of fun, and I'm going to kind of get into this now because I think this is fun.
Invested.
You had a shovel.
Yeah, the Graver's Dig.
You had the Graver's Dig shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Attached, literally
If
attached to you.
this Liam slash Sebastian is what I think he is, he wanted to steal an opal.
Is he an incubus?
No, he's
Okay.
he's a grifter.
Yeah, okay.
Of the First Order.
Sure, yeah.
A very powerful grifter.
The harness is just a
who can fool anybody
screen.
into anything or can steal an opal from a royal family. So if there is
sex magic.
it doesn't have to be the shovel. If there's just something you can convince them that you have or you found or he saw that will lure Sebastian back or make him make an attempt, I don't know.
But why
But
do we
I don't
want
want
him
him to
back
make
is
an
the part where I'm a little
Well, I don't
confused.
know. I thought maybe you'd want to, take care of him because
Well, alternate thing,
So
if
much
we
murder.
just convinced him that we have a super magical item that's worth as much as the ring, for example, we just say, hey, would you take this instead? And we get the ships that he's offering.
But we don't
us.
actually have the item.
Well, no, but we just have like a fake one, and we say like, oh yeah, it's super.
Says, I don't know if that large of a ruse will work.
Yeah,
but
plus
I
we
think
don't
what
need
a
the ship 'cause
ruse,
we're
what
getting
kind of
it
a
from-
ruse you could do is you could convince this guy that he saw something, and then report Sebastian. It could be anything. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
no,
just
that's
giving you an idea of
I
what.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't know,
and
do
then
we need-
Sebastian, and that might help with the Sebastian thing. If I were you though, I might just say that he's probably going to get instructions tonight, and I might try to find out what instructions he's getting
Yeah.
because I'm sorry, I'm not on retainer.
No, I know. Yeah. Is that?
But
very interested in that as well.
I would be really interested in knowing personally. I'm just interested in knowing, not and what it is that this map is old. Your map is old. Something, and this seems like a very obscure, small island somewhere. So whatever it is on the island, I kind of would be interested
Okay.
in knowing. I don't want it, but I
tell you
would
just
like
about
I would
anything.
like to discuss perhaps purchasing something if something comes out of it
Sure,
that
yeah,
you're
I
like,
mean, if you're
hey,
giving us
as
a
a buyer, as a
Yeah.
buyer,
If you're lending us a ship and a crew, I mean, I think it's
I can
only
get you a ship
fair.
and a crew. Dead, undead?
I think, is alive an option?
Yes, we
I
can-
think that would be sufficient.
Sure, alive is good.
Undead's
I don't
kind
know,
of cool.
undead could be very
could
useful,
be useful.
provided they're like, I mean, we were sort of undead.
Are they all currently, who are you thinking of? Are they currently undead already?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't kill anyone for it
Okay.
necessarily.
I mean, the only
Okay.
thing is, like, if they're undead,
can-
it's
you
still
probably,
like
but you need
authorities, but-
someone who can sail.
Yeah.
Can the undead
that's
sail?
the main
Well,
thing.
there's some undead that sail. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There's some
anyone can
sailing
be
undead.
Good album title. We should read that. Down.
That's our opal.
Sailing
I mean,
undead.
there's a whole movie about it. Come on.
Okay.
It's a franchise.
You've not been paying attention.
Look. Those guys sail like everywhere.
Doing great.
I mean,
Okay.
besides, I think it's really cool to have an undead crew that you can just command. This is gonna
And then-
get
no,
this is
but
gonna
then-
get messy.
No, I mean, I think that's actually great
don't have to
because
feed
then
them.
I also won't feel like super bad if something happens.
Ah, see, that's the other thing.
So we just have to be careful not to run into, like,
So these are
authorities.
intelligent enough that they can follow instructions.
Great.
And they can sail, right?
Yeah.
It's a kind of a tall order, but I actually have a line on this. So
Okay, great. Thank you. Question about this guy that's just standing here. Like,
look,
as we're like undead.
it might take me a couple days to dig this up, but I will get it
Dig up the undead.
Okay, send.
get this going.
Here's what is there like?
What?
Can you
Yes.
potentially
Yes.
keep this guy here for a little bit, right? Well, hear me out, and then send him off with a modified memory, like after his meeting, so that he.
Oh yeah, I
thinks he
won't
has
send
a-
him off until it's time to send him off.
Okay, great, because then if you did that and he has a memory of his meeting that's just like, hey, hold down the fort and like watch the warehouse or something really innocuous,
Yes.
then I can go to the
So,
meeting as him and get his orders.
Additionally, all I ask of you is to tell me anything that this Sebastian guy, any information come up about this
Oh,
Sebastian
yeah, we'll
guy.
throw him under the bus real quick. Oh,
Yeah,
under
I
the
love,
wagon.
I love that.
If he's asking about us, or my master and I, then
Right.
I want to know what's
Yeah.
going on with him.
That's
That
just
seems
fair.
reasonable.
Right. And
But I like
and,
that idea.
And if things get hairy, and things can get hairy for me. So if things get hairy, I'm sorry, I can't protect you from the Cyprians.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll just be like, what?
The
Redono, I've
Amalus-
never even met
That's an
that
entire
guy.
kingdom, and they're
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
for their opal, and they're
And they want
so
their
you need
opal,
to.
right.
I would not stick around too long. So,
Okay.
but in 2 days, I can get you a crew, and we can have them walk to your ship, probably at night, and you can sail. But I will purchase. We will purchase. The master has wanted to get a little into the shipping business anyway.
Nice.
So we will. We'll find a suitable craft. It's gonna have to be kind of small though, right? You don't want anything.
Like a
Thinking
schooner.
like a schooner.
Oh, schooner.
That's like a decent size.
Oh, well, you know, you do know stuff about shipping.
We could go
You know
to
what a schooner is, so
schooner, yeah.
yeah, nice little.
Hold my beer.
So, do you want us to come back here in 2 days?
Yeah, come back here.
Great.
We'll talk.
Okay, and then in the meantime, just hang on to this guy for
I'll
a
hang
minute.
on.
And then after, at like maybe 1-ish, just send him back to
No,
Shield.
but he says he's going at midnight. You better have him there by midnight,
No, don't worry about it. He'll be there at midnight. Wink.
right?
And then you can release him after midnight with a fake memory of going to the meeting.
Oh, you're going to go.
Yeah.
You can pull that
Check
off.
this out.
She sure
I
can.
turned myself into
He goes, oh, that's
school, right?
just. Can I cast a spell?
Huh? What? I don't know. Yeah. Sure. Maybe. I don't know.
Cast a spell. He goes,
What are you doing?
what is that?
It's just like a thing I can do, you know. That it's you know.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, Liam's
I can't
really
see through it.
charismatic. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because I'm very good.
She practices.
You
a
want
lot.
to see what spell he casts? Anyone?
Oh, yeah.
You can spellcraft him.
I'll try.
Do you care?
What are
I
we?
mean, if you
what
care.
is this roll?
Is it
This is your, what is it? Yeah, knowledge arcana, I think it's.
Okay, 16?
20, I got 20.
No, wait,
20.
it's 18. Sorry.
Okay, so it's two scene.
Yeah.
He casts two scene and he still can't. He says,
Yeah, nice.
I can't see through that.
Yeah, no, she practices a lot.
No, she doesn't. That's some next level ability.
Cool. Yeah, I
Is
can
it an
also turn
item?
into a cat.
Is it an item?
No,
it's just
she's
a
like
thing
really
I can
impressive.
do.
It's natural?
Show him the cat. Show him the cat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like limited, and I was gonna save them for the show, so I could like.
That's
do it.
true. You're right.
Save the cat.
Yeah.
Yes. You have a show?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're,
you should
we're a
come.
band.
Soul Side.
We have a lot
Records.
going on, man.
I'm gonna go. Where's it at?
Shield.
The Salty
It's at
Hog.
the Salty Hog and Shield
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
We'll just make sure we wrap
I've snuck
up.
over there many times.
Great.
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah. But anyway, so point is, send this guy home.
There's some tasty bits there.
Yeah, it's the I learned that it's meat, but you're probably into that.
So anyway,
Okay, so we'll play our show, and then I'll go to this meeting and be like, "What are my orders?" And then we'll know
All right.
that, and I can tell you about it. And then you release him, and maybe he went to the meeting and told all the stuff he saw. Or
you just want fuzzy memory when
fuzzy memory,
said,
but then also make sure that the courier gave him something to do in town. Be like, watch the warehouse, make sure that no one comes snooping around or something. So he's like occupied doing something that's not following us anymore.
all right,
Great.
I can modify him to that extent.
Oh man.
For tonight, yes.
Rodorno.
Great.
All right, well, it's good to see you again. It's always exciting when you show up.
This has been really productive.
Yes. All right,
And we're not to tell Vycolicus about the whole.
let's keep this between ourselves.
Okay, yeah. But Vycolicus can come to the show if you want.
would look so
That would ask.
That's a lot. Okay, no.
That would
Okay,
bring
that's
up questions.
So
I don't
no,
that's
want
fine. Yeah, I was
I don't
just
think we want to go there.
Okay.
It's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
He's a dangerous guy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, I'm a dangerous guy too, but he's
You're-
a dangerous guy.
You're
And
right. No, you're right. You're right.
he's doing a lot of other things.
Trust your
so
judgment, Rodorno.
He's busy.
Eating people.
Well, there's business.
Eating people.
So, all right. So he releases you, and he's going to modify the memory, and it's 8 o'clock, and I think
Okay.
we're going to quit for the night.
Hey!
'Cause I want to start with I want to start next time with
Show.
the show and the
And the
meeting.
Oh, I know what you're getting at. I'm just not
the
going to let
show
you
and the
skip the
meeting.
show.
We're not going to skip the show.
Very hard.
Yeah, the
We got
show is the-
Rodorno to
the
come. We're licensed. It is a legit legal
You
show.
got- so you got a vampire coming. You got a centurion of the 16th Legion showing up. What could go wrong?
Big deal.
Oh, nothing. It'll be brilliant.
really, really
Listen,
special.
music brings people together,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
think they'll
there you go,
find
there you go.
that
Who else?
all other things are set aside
You just never
through a
know
shared
who
love
else
of
is
our
going to show
music.
up there.
There'll be Cyprian Assassins
All right.
there. It'll be great.
Cyprian Assassin.
Liam.
But what a great thing to we can just
Yeah.
cause chaos and get out if we need to.
Absolutely.
Hit it.
All right. Thanks for joining us tonight on Actoroke RPG session. We'll be with you till next week. I think our venue is going to be different next week, right? We're doing a venue that is
Next 2 weeks.
on next 2 weeks. I'm sorry, the next 2 weeks, not next week, but week after. But we're gonna be via Zoom.
We zoom in again, I think.
Zoom.
Something.
Zoom?
We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
But stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of Guess Who's Coming to the concert. Good night, everyone.